What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the Two Pencils podcast as we begin a new week. Jackson, we only put out one episode last week due to some things going on, but how's it going?
Going good.
Big weekend in the state of Kentucky as we had the Kentucky Derby this past weekend on Saturday, May the 2nd in Louisville at Churchill Downs. Golden Tempo, is that what you said?
Golden Tempo with the win.
Go.
First female trainer, I believe, to ever win the Kentucky Derby.
Yeah, I did see that. It was I didn't watch it. The Reds were actually playing at the same time as the Derby. It's the first one. I didn't watch 1 second of it. But
It's
Golden
literally
Tempo, do what?
it's 2 minutes long. You could have switched off the Reds game.
I could have, but I didn't. Um, Kentucky Derby averaged 19.6 million viewers and peaked at 24.4 million viewers. It was the event's largest audience since 1989. Again, Golden Tempo was the winner, and like you said, first female trainer to win in the history of the Kentucky Derby. Um, is the Derby, is that ever something that you'd be interested in going to?
Absolutely. I would love to go.
Really?
Yeah.
I just,
Why
I
not?
mean, I just feel like it's one of those things that would be, I guess, cool to say you've been to, but I personally, I have zero interest in ever. I don't know. I mean, I guess it would be cool, but
I've never been to Keeneland. I'd love to go to Keeneland.
say I don't get the appeal of watching horse racing.
You
I
never
don't get. You're right. I haven't,
I
but
have seen a horse race. I've been to a dog track before. The dog track's one of the most fun things I've ever done in my life.
I have been to that. We went. Where was we? Was it in Panama? Maybe. Yeah. That was okay.
Like to gamble, don't you?
Some, but
That's what the appeal is.
I know last year, um, I want to say there was over like $300 million bet on the Derby in total. I'm not sure what the number is this year, but I would say since it was the largest audience in nearly 30 years, I'd say the gambling was probably right there. Probably broke some records too, if I had to guess.
Hmm.
What number horse was Golden Tempo? Do you know?
19, maybe?
19. Hmm.
The coolest name I saw was Six Speed.
6 speed.
Hmm.
That is a cool name. Are you a hockey fan now?
Been a hockey fan.
Really, you consider yourself a fan?
Love hockey. It's awesome. I try to watch every now and then.
I would be willing to bet you've. I don't. Is hockey season going on right now?
No.
Okay,
Yes. The
is it?
Preds are out, so
The what?
the Preds are not in contention, so my watching has dropped off.
I would be willing to bet you did not watch one Nashville Predators game this year.
I definitely did. I probably watched five.
I do not believe you.
Not in its entirety, but like if hockey's on, I will watch it 100%.
I don't believe you.
I don't care.
That is a cool hat, though.
Yeah, that's awesome.
How many hockey games have you been to?
Two, I think.
I think I've been to two as well. And there
Awesome.
was,
You've never been to a hockey game, bucket list. So much fun.
and the first one I ever went to, there was a fight.
Yeah.
Uh,
Another great thing about hockey is that they let them fight till they fall down. They let them go.
yeah, I'm not gonna sit at home and watch hockey on TV. Just absolutely not. But going to a live hockey event, it is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's one of the best sporting events you can go to. Probably the most fun you will have at a sporting event.
Uh, I mean, it really was a good time. I'm not going to say the most fun, but it was very enjoyable. I don't even remember. It was a Predators game, obviously. I don't remember who they were playing. Honestly, don't even remember if they won or not. I just remember that there was a fight.
Well,
You did ask me a couple years ago, I don't know if you remember this, about maybe buying Predator season tickets.
Yeah,
But I imagine you were just wanting to resell those. I doubt you would wanting to go to many.
I would have went to. I would have went to a couple.
I do people like I don't remember like is it sold out for all those games?
Sold out every game.
Really?
Yes, hockey is awesome.
Guess I just didn't realize it was that popular.
Friends of the show, Nick Mills and Tyler Ray, we made a pact a few years ago that we were going to be hockey fans. So we all picked our teams. I picked the Preds, T Ray picked the Blackhawks, and Mills picked the Flyers. And we just kind of keep up with them. And every now and then, if one of them gets a big win, we'll send a text. Or when they play each other, yeah, we made a pact to be hockey fans, and we've stuck with our teams.
Now, it was really cool. I guess it's been 4 or 5, 6 years ago when the Preds were in the finals. We did, and I watched a couple with you. I watched most of the finals in that year just because I mean
That was a long time. That was like pre-COVID.
was it really?
I was still living at the house over on Quail Ridge.
Hmm. Doesn't seem like it was all that long ago.
That was before me and Trista got married.
When did you? How long have you all been married?
21.
Wow, has it really been that long? Almost 5 years.
Mm-hmm. Be 5 years in July.
Hmm. Time
June.
gets
June.
It's a June wedding. It was. I remember. I know it was June or July 1 because it was hot as crap.
It was June 26th because it's the day after dead period starts.
Speaking of your wedding, I don't know why I just randomly had this thought. Do you do you remember like at the very end, you know, y'all kissed and you're walking down the aisle and there's a picture out there somewhere. All the groomsmen had these confetti guns and we were supposed to shoot them off as you all were walking down the aisle afterwards. I shot it backwards and hit myself.
Surprising.
Have you never seen that picture?
Mm-mm.
Oh, there's a picture out there, and like I shot it off backwards, and Dad randomly makes fun of me for it sometimes. I shot it backwards and like hit myself below the belt, and like there's a picture of me like ah, like because it hurt. I can't believe you've never seen that.
I've never seen it.
Wow, yeah, but very embarrassing. But figured I'd tell it on myself. But anyway, let's go on the transfer portal. You know, we usually want to talk a little bit about some of the guys that Florida's got. Todd Golden seems to be doing a good job of retaining his team from this past season, whereas Mark Pope just continues to swing and miss on everybody essentially.
Yeah. Todd is. We've got a guest. We've got a guest here.
Who we got?
Oh,
Oh my goodness. Maisie's making her podcast debut. What are you
yeah. Look
doing?
at the dress. Bluey.
Maisie, what are you doing? You don't know?
Said I'm at home.
Oh, you're at home.
What was saying?
We're doing the podcast. You're on it. You're going to go viral.
Maisie, do you want to say anything to the camera?
You want to say anything to the camera right here? Look at that green dot and say, good night, everybody. Or say good morning, everybody.
Good morning, everybody.
Blow them kisses.
You're definitely, that is definitely, do what? What'd she say?
She said, where you going?
I'm at my house. He's at his house. He's with you. He's not going anywhere.
Finish this podcast while you go to sleep. Okay? Because it's night time. It's bedtime. You can sit here with us for a few minutes. You just got to listen. Okay? No, everyone's not here. No, they're going to listen to it tomorrow.
This deal.
Your birthday's coming up this year. It's in July, ain't it? Oh, how many?
She's
No, you're already that many. One more finger. This many.
tell everybody, hey, tell everybody when your birthday is.
July
July
27th.
27th. And you're going to be 3.
Yeah.
Hey, real quick, can you show everybody your big eyes?
Hey, show them the scuba. Show them the scuba we've been learning. Yeah. Awesome.
Oh,
All right. Good night, baby.
Goodbye.
Say
good
goodbye.
night.
Love
I'm
you.
talking to Wick.
Love you.
She is definitely the cutest guest we've ever had on. I think that's safe to say.
Yeah. Yeah. Didn't
But
expect. I heard
no,
them, but I thought they were just going back to bed.
that's hilarious. But no, anyway, we was talking about, or we was just getting ready to talk about the transfer portal and how Mark Pope continues to.
Oh, Florida. Yeah. They should be preseason number one next year. I mean, they've gotten everybody back. Are you drinking Kool-Aid?
That is Hawaiian Punch. I was so a couple weeks ago, just a couple weeks ago, I just mowed the yard. It was one of those real hot days, and I had to run to Priceless get some groceries, and I just passed by this huge jug of Hawaiian Punch. And I was like, that sounds really, really good right now. And it was amazing. And now every time I go to the store, I buy another jug of it, and it's what I drink when I'm at the house, and it's phenomenal.
Wow.
But yeah, Hawaiian Punch, I feel like I'm 6 years old again when I drink it.
Well, anyway, I feel like Florida will be the preseason number one team. They got Thomas Hall back, pretty much everyone except Ruben Chinelu. And then Hand Glidden hit the portal. So, they've got a point guard in. They got Boogie back, Boogie Flan. So they're in good shape. I mean, they're going to be one of the favorites next year. It's all going to be can they shoot? That
Well,
was their Achilles heel this year.
I'm going to say they're not preseason number one because that's going to be Duke.
Maybe.
Duke is absolutely loaded. And speaking of the transfer portal and all this NIL, have you seen Duke's new deal?
With Amazon.
Yes. I don't know all the details, but it is genius. Like basically they're going to be streaming games for Amazon or on Amazon, and I mean, I don't know all the details. If you're out there listening and you know more about it than we do, feel free to let us know. But a deal with Amazon for NIL seems just like a genius thing to do.
Yeah, I can't wait to see him choke again.
I mean, that's one of my favorite things to see every year is Duke being one of, if not the best teams in the country, and then ultimately falling in the Final Four or Elite Eight or wherever. Um, but Kentucky, Mark Pope. I
Ken
don't know.
Whiffy Jr.
Do what?
Ken Whiffy Jr.
Yeah, there's a meme going around of a baseball card that's Mark Pope's face on Ken Griffey Jr. and it's Ken Whiffy Jr. It's pretty good, but we've talked about it often. But just what is going on at the University of Kentucky?
I don't know. You're not going to outspend Kentucky, uh, but clearly they are just doing something wrong because nobody wants to play there, and it doesn't make sense. It makes no sense. Uh, you've got the arguably the best tradition in college basketball. You've got the most money. You've got this giant arena. You've got Nike. Like, what else? What is it? What's holding them back?
And, I don't believe we've put out an episode since Tyron Stokes officially committed to Kansas to go play for Bill Self and the Jayhawks. But, that kid had a deal. He was Nike's top prospect in that class. He already has a deal with them, and Kentucky still couldn't close the deal. Like, how does that happen now? Kansas is an Adidas school, and Stokes chose there when he still had that deal with Nike. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but how could Kentucky or even Oregon not close the deal on him? Like, do you think he truly loved Kansas that much more, or do you think it's Bill Self versus Mark Pope?
Yeah, it's 100%. The coach is the reason why you're going to go to a school or not. It's 100%. Why would you not want to play for Bill Self?
I thought for sure, I always had my doubts, but I just thought for sure with him having that deal in place with Nike, I just always thought deep down like he's got to come to Kentucky. You have to. And
That was the PR Mark Pope has right now is among the worst in the country.
oh, it's awful. Like, what do you think he's thinking at this point? Like, do you think he sees the writing on the wall?
I have no idea. I couldn't tell you. You would think
I,
so
I feel like you almost have to.
if you're on
Like,
the internet at all.
as we had three guys: Freeman, Stokes, and Rob Wright. Three guys that at one point, I feel like we led on them all. Like we were their number one choice, and you don't get any of them. Like I just don't know. I've long thought that it was a problem from the top, but at this point, I mean, it seems to me like they just don't want to come play for Pope. Like he's great at getting them to come on that visit, but he just can't close.
That's Kentucky. That's the brand.
Right. And it's just, I don't, why can we not close on anyone?
I don't know.
I don't either, but um, I've got a bad feeling about next basketball season for the Cats. Um, right now, I just don't see any way that they're better than they were this past season.
I don't either.
And, another season like that, there's no way you can justify bringing Pope back for a fourth year if it's as bad this coming year as it was this past year.
I said it this year. It was Final Four or bust, and they didn't make it to the second weekend. So
So it'll be interesting to see, the final pieces that are put together to build a roster. But right now it's just it's not looking good. Looking like it could be another long basketball season this winter in Lexington. But anyway, another thing that seems to be trending in the wrong direction over the last 5 or 6 days is our Cincinnati Reds.
man, just what I've always said. You can't hit.
Uh,
Today was
Jackson
an example.
Jackson has said all season long that he simply don't think the Reds are good enough to win the division. And now you just got swept on the road to Pittsburgh this weekend to fall to 20-13 on the season. You're now 2 games out of first place in the division because the Cubs just refuse to lose right now. They're 22-12, I believe, something like that. And starting this week, you've got a 3-game series at Chicago against the Cubs.
Today's game was a prime example of the Reds. Prime example. You get 7 quality scoreless innings out of Chase Burns, and you do not score. You get beat 1-0.
Yeah, that pretty much sums it up.
And that's been them all year. If yes, they have good pitching, but good pitching will take you a long way. But good pitching is not going to overcome putrid hitting. You can have mediocre hitting and great pitching, and you're going to be really good. But you have great pitching and putrid hitting. I'm going to go look at Let me see if I can pull up the Reds like averages right now. I'm
Well,
a guy. I think
while
average still matters.
while you're looking that up, did you see the MLB record that we tied on Saturday?
Yeah.
The Cincinnati Reds pitchers walked 7 straight batters. And on Saturday, that pretty much summed up how the game went. After the second inning, we were down 10-3, and we lost Saturday's game by a score of 17-7. That is a football score. And at one point we walked 7 straight batters. That happened in the second inning. Like, how, as a major league pitcher, how is that possible?
Here's the Cincinnati Reds average. You're getting a good year out of Ellie. He's hitting 271, but he's struck out 43 times already. Your next best average is Myers, who has only had 43 plate appearances. He's 279. The best average on the team is Blade, who's had 15 appearances. He's hitting 333. Um, you know, Sal Stewart's been one of the bright spots. He's 250. Spencer Steer has been actually better than normal. He's only hitting 242, 245. Suarez hasn't played. He's 230 with 30 strikeouts. Friedel's awful. He's 203 with 29 strikeouts. Matt McClain, 195. These are starters, by the way. Ty Steve, 188. Trevino, 158. Ke'Bryan Hayes, a starting third baseman in the major leagues, 119. I don't know. Reese Hines, 121. Noel V. Marte, 138. Jose Trevino, 158. You're not going to win that way. Mind you, let me go by strikeouts here. The Reds have struck out 307 times this year.
Wow.
107 times. They have walked 131 times.
Wow. I didn't realize it was that many.
Their team average is 220. They're slugging 388. OPS of 695. That's not good enough.
No, that's terrible. Well, let me ask you this, because it's not just this year. It's been all years, like for as long as I can remember.
Here you go. They
Even
have 240 hits on the season with 307 strikeouts.
why do you think we are so bad, always, year in, year out, so bad against our divisional opponents? Do you think that is their scouting that far ahead of ours? Are they just better than us? Like, why can we not win against our division? Like, for example, this year we've only played Pittsburgh, but we're 1-5 against them.
Well, first off, the Central's the best division in baseball.
This year it is, I agree.
That's the main thing right now. I mean,
Well, we're about
the
35 to 40. We're about 40 games into the season, and all 5 teams are above 500. That's very rare.
yeah.
Go ahead with what you were saying.
No, it is what it is. Some things I just unfortunately can see the writing on the wall, and this is one of them. I'm just being negative. I would gladly like to be proven wrong, but the Reds are very streaky hitting, but when it comes down to it, they don't hit. They might pitch, but they don't hit. And you can't be you can be a mediocre, you can even be slightly below mediocre with great pitching like they have from top to bottom. Because this year they have the bullpen, they have the closers, like they're okay. But when you're hitting putrid level like that and you strike out that much, the game today they had a chance. Runners on first and second, one out. No, sorry, runners on second and third. No, it was first and second, one out, two straight strikeouts. Pittsburgh leads off the next inning with a double, ground ball, sac fly to get him. No, another base hit to get him in. Ball game over.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to remain optimistic. I know you're not. But you're 20-13, and you know, you're still not hitting at all, but you're still 7 games above 500. So maybe the bats come along. Maybe. I mean, I don't know. The pitching has been phenomenal outside of that Saturday game against Pittsburgh where they walked 50 hitters. Uh, the main concern in the pitching rotation right now is Andrew Abbott. He is really struggling. Uh, I don't know what's going on with him, but maybe they'll get Hunter Green, Nick Lodolo back here pretty soon. Lodolo is in Louisville now, so hopefully he's on the way back. But yeah, like you said, you got to hit.
Back.
What?
When do they expect to get Hunter Green back?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but yeah, like you said, I think you've hit the nail on the head. Pitching's not the problem. You got to be able to hit the ball. And what did you say their team average was? Like 219?
Let me go back and look it up again. 220 something.
Gosh, I wonder what the league average is.
The Reds average, and average matters, guys. It's a major league, but it's Major League Baseball. Their batting average is 220, and their on base is 307.
And you said they've struck out how many times?
307 with 100,
307.
and they
307 strikeouts divided by 33 games. So they're averaging over 9 strikeouts per game.
a third of the game, over a third of the game for them is strike. You get what, 27 outs?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, that's not going to win many games at all. But somehow it is right now. So that's why I'm choosing to remain optimistic because they are still finding ways to win. Just try to keep up with Chicago and Milwaukee, and give yourself a chance the last month of the season.
the
Uh,
MLB average this year is 242 to 250, so they're well below league average.
and that's for a team average.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, and we're at 220. Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
But anything else about Cincinnati before we move on? Well, anyway, last thing we got here tonight, going to be a little shorter episode, it looks like, but we're talking today. What are some things that should be illegal but aren't?
Some things that should be illegal but aren't.
I've got
Uh,
one that I know you are going to agree with, but it infuriates me to no end.
what?
And that is when people leave their shopping carts out in the middle of the parking lot.
That's not illegal.
Did you hear the question? Not illegal, but should be.
Oh, I thought it was the opposite, that are illegal that shouldn't be.
No, things that are not illegal, but should be.
Oh, well, that is definitely one.
Yes, I cannot stand that. When you are shopping, take your shopping cart either back into the store or to the little parking lot spot that they design for you to put your cart in. It's not that hard. Have some decency. Don't just leave your cart out in the middle of the parking lot. It
No,
it
you
oh
get an argument for me on that.
it kills me.
I think something that is illegal and shouldn't be. I'm going to switch the question up, and then let you go back to it after this. Gambling in certain states is illegal.
Mm-hmm.
That's annoying when you live in Kentucky and you can like bet on a game, but then you go to like Georgia, for example, and it's illegal.
Yeah. What what is the reason? Do you know?
I don't know.
I don't either. But okay.
It should be illegal, and we had this happen in Athens. It should be illegal for you to show up to a sporting event or concert halfway through it.
I wouldn't say illegal, but I don't
That's
think you should.
You should lose your seat privilege. If you
I
can't get there on time, you should lose your seat privilege. Looking at you, Colin Glass.
didn't. Colin, he don't care to show up to a ball game in the third or fourth quarter. That's for sure.
Or a concert halfway through.
Yeah, that it is really annoying. I agree. Um, Driving in the left lane when you're not passing. It's not illegal, but it should be. Again, I know I've ranted about this.
I think technically it is illegal.
I've never heard of anybody getting a ticket for driving in the left lane.
I think there should be a speed minimum.
I've
Driving
seen.
10 miles an hour under the speed limit should be illegal.
I can get behind that. It should be a law that you have to at least drive the speed limit.
I think there shouldn't be speed limits. I think it should be 65 to 75 on the interstate. Like you have to stay in this range.
Okay. What else? You got any others things that should be illegal but aren't?
Um, Things that should be illegal are little boys crying wolf. Like people, I see it at school all the time. Like someone instigates something and then someone retaliates and they cry victim.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna start something, then
Hate that. That's one of my pet peeves. People that record fights with their phones instead of stepping in to break it up. You're
yeah,
more the problem than the fight.
I like that one.
That's one
'Cause-
thing I cannot stand is if a fight's going on and someone's just recording it. Like Glasgow, we don't have many fights. But if they're ever, I mean, you see it on social media all the time, like people recording fight. Like, what are you doing? Stop the fight,
like
or just watch it.
you're clearly just trying to stir up some drama when
Yeah,
you do.
stop the fight or just watch. Recording it, you're as much of a problem as the fight itself.
I can get behind that. I come up with this question and I really don't know anymore. I was pretty adamant about those first two, about the shopping cart and the driving in the left lane. Those are my two big ones. Um,
Obese people wearing two-piece bathing suits or too short of shorts at the beach.
okay. All right. Anything else?
I'm sure I can sit here and think of some.
I'm
Yeah,
struggling right now.
gas station sushi.
Oh,
Exactly.
well, first off, I don't like any sushi. I think it's all terrible. But from a gas station, yeah, I imagine it would be even worse.
Pickles should be illegal. They're disgusting.
You know, actually, I ate fried pickles this weekend down at Mike's Landing. What a great place that is, by the way.
Mike's Landing is top notch.
Mike's Landing at Sulphur Creek on Del Hollow Lake in Burkesville, Kentucky. Great place. It's probably on Del Hollow Lake. There's a lot of great places, but that's probably my favorite place to go.
Willow Grove, best food by far. Best restaurant.
Uh, I disagree.
Hunt Brothers Pizza, wings. They've got great ice cream. That's the best place on Del Hollow Lake.
You ever
But
get the
Mike's
cheese?
Landing has the best environment by far.
Yeah, they always got a live band. Um, just a cool setup. It's also huge. Like they could seat hundreds of people in there, and it was packed. Uh, when I went this weekend, it was just a really cool place. What do you ever had the cheese fries from Sulphur Creek?
Oh
That's
yeah,
that's actually all I got, and it was plenty enough to fill you up.
yeah.
Really?
Mike's Landing clutch.
All right. Since we're talking about top spots, top three favorite spots on Del Hollow Lake.
Sulphur Creek, Willow Grove, Sunset.
Sunset, yeah, they got a great steak. It's just so far from where we put in at.
Yeah, and it's beautiful too. Sunset's
Oh,
just
it's
beautiful.
amazing. Yeah, it's about a from where we put in, where mom and dad put in, it's what about a 45 minute boat ride?
Yeah, and we're not far off from July 4th on the lake again.
Yeah, that is true. It'll be here before you know it. And
One of my favorite. We should record from down there this year.
yeah, we can do that. We got
Go to Del Hollow Lake if you don't. If you're lake people, I contend, and I've been on both lakes. I've spent time on both lakes. Del Hollow Lake is the superior lake. It's better than Lake Cumberland. It's not close. Del Hollow Lake is beautiful. It's better than Barren River. Uh, it's beautiful. The water's clean. You can see 10 feet down in the water in pretty much all spots. Del Hollow Lake is the superior lake. I get the appeal of Lake Cumberland. It's a big party lake. Like I get it, but Del Hollow Lake is objectively the best lake
I agree.
to boat on, especially. Barren River's pretty small. There's a lot of boats. They all drive like maniacs. Lake Cumberland, same thing. It's basically the ocean out there because there's so many boats. Del Hall's by far the best. Mitchell Creek, an underrated spot.
Yeah,
Honestly,
I forgot about Mitchell Creek.
Mitchell
Yeah, you
Creek
meant
used to be top three. Not been there in a couple years, so I can't say.
yeah, you mentioned 4th of July. We're just a couple months away from that. If you're out there and you don't have 4th of July plans, um, which I don't, it's is it Sulphur Creek that puts on the fireworks show?
Willow Grove.
Willow Grove, yeah. Willow Grove Marina on Del Hollow Lake puts on one of, if not the best, fireworks shows in the area. So if
And
you've
there
got a,
are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of boats out. It's a cool scene.
yeah, if you, even if you don't have a boat, just go to the restaurant and watch the fireworks show if you enjoy fireworks. Or if you've got a boat, you know, pull up at uh, Willow Grove, and it is one heck of a fireworks show, that's for sure. There's no telling how much they spend on fireworks every year.
Oh, it's absurd. It's a 15 to 20 minute show.
Oh yeah, for sure. And it's awesome.
I
I'm not
can't
even that.
take Maizey again this year. She's going to be excited to get on the water, I think.
She is a little water dog.
No, she loves the lake.
But yeah, shout out to just all the restaurants on Del Hollow Lake, but especially Mike's Landing down at Sulphur Creek, Willow Grove, Mitchell Creek. Shout out to all those places. Great places to
Del
eat.
Hollow Marina, where that mom and dad's boat is.
Yeah, shout out to Del Hollow Marina. They don't have a restaurant there, but still great place. Yeah, there's so many great places on the lake. What is the I don't even know if it's still there, but we ate there a couple years ago. Of course, it's the marina like right beside where mom and dad put in uh,
Cedar Hill.
Cedar Hill. Remember
That's
that
a good
pizza?
restaurant.
Is it still open?
I think so. Cedar Hill's restaurant's just not on the water. You got to go
Right.
park and go up, but it's pretty good too. They have
Yeah, we got.
great pizza.
Yeah, yeah, they do. But yeah, shout out to just Del Hollow Lake in general and all the restaurants there. And if you have any other restaurant recommendations near Del Hollow Lake, let us know. Of course, always you got Francis's Barbecue that you can grab on the way down there. That's a elite uh,
Backyard barbecue.
backyard.
Barbecue. R&S barbecue.
I was mainly talking about near Del Hollow Lake, but yeah, shout out to all those barbecues as well. Um, but yeah, anything else before we wrap this one up?
No, you talking about the lakes got me fired up. It's about that time. Mom and dad have
It's
already been out on the water.
it's right now here. Lake season is right here upon us.
Today would have been
School's
a tough day to be on it.
school's fixing to let out. How many more days of school do you all have?
May 22nd is our last day and graduation.
May 14th for us. So
How is
I
spring
think
ball? Are y'all doing spring ball?
I know we had the lift-a-thon, so
We're starting our second week of spring ball. Got some colleges coming this week, so it's going to be a fun week.
good deal. Hopefully everything goes well.
Our quarterback got offered by Eastern today.
Nice, nice. Um, yeah. Anything else?
I'm trying to think, but I can't.
Well, again, we had our best and cutest guest on earlier in this episode. Maizey joined us for a couple minutes out of the blue, so
You've
let
had a
us know.
birthday since last week.
I did, yeah.
Happy birthday to you, 29. You'll be 30 next year.
It's crazy.
And you're showing it. You're showing your age.
I know. That is crazy. I'll be 30. Maizey will be 3 here in a couple months.
Mm-hmm.
Time flies.
Time flies.
But anyway, we'll wrap this up. Again, shout out to all of our listeners. Be sure and follow us on Facebook, TikTok, Spotify. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Again, we're working on a date to get with the Basement Podcast to do the Backroads debate. It'll be here before you know it, we promise. What was you going to say?
I was going to say there's rumors of Dad being linked to a podcast. Not going to say
Yeah.
who, but we know Dad has been slated to be on a podcast, make his podcast debut.
Well, he's been on here when we did the family Christmas episode.
True.
But I reckon it could be a solo episode, just him and the host of this podcast. I'm not sure when, but that is rumored to be coming up. That could be
Let's watch the episode.
that could be interesting. But anyway, that's all we've got for this episode. Again, be sure and follow us on all of our social media pages, and let us know if there's anything you'd like to hear us talk about in the future. But that's all we've got for this one. We will see everybody again on Thursday. Everybody have a great week.